There's a moment in the pool when every movement feels as light as a breath. And with just one well-timed body rotation, you suddenly find yourself moving faster than ever before. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share something many people over 60 often think they can no longer do. Accelerating at the end of a swim, smoothly, without force, without needing to be younger, just by understanding how to rotate the body correctly. And the beautiful thing is, this technique doesn't just help us swim faster, it makes every movement softer, safer, and more graceful in the unique way maturity brings. Before we begin, leave a comment with the number 1 below so I know how many of you are still choosing to keep your bodies strong and free in the water. When we talk about swimming past the age of 60, many people think about keeping a steady breath, swimming gently, avoiding excessive effort. But even in that gentleness, there are moments when the body wants to go just a little further, wants to feel the water sweep more quickly past the shoulders, wants to reach the finish line with a sense of intentional pride. And to do that, we don't need to exert more strength. We only need to understand one small secret of the body: rotating at the right rhythm. When it comes to body rotation, many older swimmers assume they must rotate forcefully or deeply to create power. But in reality, the strength doesn't come from how much you rotate. It comes from stability. First technique: maintain a 30 to 40 degree rotation, just enough, safe, and effective. Imagine your body as a door opening. If it opens too little, you can't walk through. But if it opens too wide, the hinges bear too much stress. Rotating the body while swimming works the same way. After age 60, the lower back and shoulder muscles may no longer be as flexible as before, so rotating too far can easily throw off balance or cause back pain. The ideal rotation is just 30 to 40 degrees. It's a light, small, but intentional movement, as if your whole body is following your pulling arm, not just your shoulder turning on its own. And when you rotate at the right angle, the shoulder naturally lifts and allows the hand to enter deeper. The pull angle becomes more precise, and the stroke becomes longer and stronger. Many studies in the US have shown that older adults often maintain better pulling power when supported by proper rotation. Rotation allows the arm to avoid working solo and instead rely on the torso as a natural lever. This not only increases propulsion, but also reduces the risk of shoulder injuries, a common issue for swimmers over 60. And once we get used to this gentle rotation, the body naturally transitions into the next technique, the one designed specifically for those final few meters when we want to glide forward with a bit more intention. Second technique: slightly increase the rotation amplitude in the last 10 to 15 meters. Speed at a younger age might come from swinging the arms harder or kicking faster. But at a mature age, speed becomes an art of subtlety, not stronger, deeper. As we approach the end of the lap, we simply increase the rotation angle just a little. Not 30 degrees anymore, but perhaps 35 or 40. This slight increase lets the pulling arm reach deeper, extend the pulling path, and gain more distance with each stroke. Every enhanced rotation becomes a deliberate movement, helping us glide farther with less effort. What's wonderful is that increasing rotation amplitude doesn't force the heart to work harder. It simply redistributes energy throughout the body, from the shoulders to the back, from the back down to the hips, and from the hips into the water. If you can feel the refinement of this technique, leave a comment with the word OK below so I know. This is the most important part, and once you understand it, accelerating becomes as gentle as a breath. When we've mastered this small increase in rotation, we move into the most delicate part of today's lesson, where rotation, breathing, and pulling flow together like music. Third technique: connecting rotation, breath, and pulling into one continuous flow. When rotating to the right, let the breath come naturally to the right. When rotating to the left, let the left arm guide the pull. Every movement should be seamless, like a circle without breaks. After age 60, the goal is not to push ourselves to the limit, but to find the rhythm that allows our energy to flow steadily. When breathing harmonizes with rotation, we never feel out of breath during acceleration. When pulling is linked with the movement of the hips and back, we feel the water moving with us, not against us. A kind of quiet magic happens when all three, rotation, breathing, and pulling, merge. We no longer feel like we're forcing movement. Instead, we feel like we're gliding. And in those last few seconds, speed doesn't come from youth. It comes from deeply understanding our own bodies. In the end, speed doesn't come from the force of youth, but from the subtlety of each rotation, each breath, and the wisdom our bodies gather through the years. Today, we revisited a technique that seems small, but can transform the entire swimming experience. With the right rhythm of rotation, you don't just swim faster, you swim more beautifully, more safely, and with greater confidence. Age has never been a limitation in the pool. The water is always open to anyone who knows how to listen to their body. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment, share your experience, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring these small lessons with big meaning for the mature years of life.